they released a trailer for that on the Monday, which was a bad idea. What
Yeah.
the Odyssey had come out and broken box office records and did everything as much as at least as humanly possible in a practical way on camera, in camera, and IMAX camera. You know, hyped to these massive locations, and then you have this effects heavy mess of a trailer. Look, it's the Marvel comic book stuff is not my cup of tea. There are a couple of examples. I think the Deadpool movies are fun. I think James Gunn is a really interesting filmmaker wherever he does. I like his stuff. But generally speaking, it's run its course. It's over. And there's still...
It's over. They need to take a 10-year break.
Oh, they'll probably spend $350 million, $300 on production for this. And a huge amount of that would be just going to Robert Downey Jr., who is an incredible actor. Check out Kiss Bang Bang, which was like his big comeback movie. The fourth Iron Man, he's amazing. And it's just like, and I don't want to judge this thing for having not seen it because I won't see it. I don't care. But the trailer was atrocious, and I think it was a bad idea to release.
I feel like I've already seen it.
Yeah. You're like, oh, it's 7. Yeah. And I think it's going to get to the point of diminishing returns for Disney and for Marvel because it's going to cost too much money. And I don't know how many chances the Russo Brothers on the back of the other Avengers movies. The Captain America movie that those guys made, because I was running entertainment.ie, I think, when that came out, so I had to see everything. And the Captain American movie that those guys made is one of the best movies in the whole. They're excellent when they want to be. It's a kind of a gritty, there's a 70s feel to it, and the bigger and bigger they got, the kind of... Now, look, I will say, I have an issue with stuff when it's clearly not been shot in location. When there's an overuse of LED screens, when there's an overuse of green screens, it just takes me out of it. And I think that's probably why, or one of the reasons why the Odyssey and Christopher Nolan stuff appeals to me so much. Bad effects. You saw it during COVID a lot when big studio movies, they couldn't shoot on location. So they figured out a way to do it in studio. There's a movie with The Rock and Gal Gadot and Ryan Reynolds called Red Notice. And I'm a big Ryan Reynolds fan, and it was slop. It's all shot on green screens or LED screens, and you can tell it's badly lit.
Yeah.
And to me, that's what Doomsday looks like. Now, I could be completely wrong, and I'm always open to being wrong about this stuff, and it's very much my opinion. But I just don't see how. I think people are responding to the Christopher Nolan way of filmmaking for a reason. I'll put it that way. Practical, story first.
If you look at, you mentioned art earlier. If you look at how one side of society are pushing art or enjoying art, say with the Odyssey, for example, just saying, oh yeah, it's very good. I loved it. It was great. Well done. And just taking it as it is. But then there's another side of society that's pushing the Armie Hammer movie, which is this kind of revenge flick. And they're saying this is amazing. And I don't know what the story of the movie is about, but it's basically a white guy who goes after, I think, something happens, like the world is falling down. It's basically like a MAGA slogan.
Yeah,
the movie, and this guy's fixing it. Racist. And they're all saying, this is amazing. And like, really, this is amazing? You do know that House of the Dragon and the Odyssey, and there's all these great shows out, and this is the one that's really getting you. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's sad because Armie Hammer clearly regrets doing that. It's a Uwe Boll movie, who's a German director.
I think he regrets a lot of things.